Welcome into today's 820 episode. Today's topic is a slight departure from the typical conversation in the previous 820 episodes. This is really distilled and drawn from an earlier book I wrote is on, believe it or not, poetry. So this is a poem I'm going to read to you that it's still with the intent in sharing my resilient observations and how I'm communicating to you my view on resilience. This one is called Independence. Story, Our Story, Part 1. I hope you enjoy this. We cannot remember the last time we let our hearts decide. But this time, the promises are intended to be kept, and this time, its light has flickered softly, warmly, urgently enough, and has kissed our minds, although the message was at first masked. Occluded by the distances between you and I, we have become closer, connected to and by the heart of what matters to us both. You are to become my inside, and I am to protect yours with the armor of my soul. We will each first take care of ourselves, as we have been doing all along, for we are no good to each other if we are not first well. But if I happen to trip, will you fall? I will pick you up as often as you do. That's my end. But yours is to learn not to stumble as often as we might enter into our progression. This is the most important frustration. We are spiritual beings trying to live a physical existence, trying to be in and not of, struggling to unclothe while we become increasingly more comfortable with the cloak, more because it is easier, more common, and less disruptive. But the burden of this duality will split and crush us, ashes to dust, if we are not careful. The incarnation of our incarceration and incineration of our otherwise ample aims have become ashen shames of failure and irresponsibility. Have we held those others so much, so closely, and so guardedly that we can no longer walk, so that now and later our departure is shocking, triumphant, and tragic all at once, and that after many, many years of striving, of starving, suddenly we have success? The memory softens all. The cups become scrapes. The bruises become brushes, and the fire burns up as well as down. Such a hard way to grow up so fast and so young. We did not know we were bleeding. We thought it was just the rain. Though there was too much pain and attention that we were receiving, and you provide to my cries, preside over my lies and lifeless courage until and into the morning. We have to talk quickly, for we have slept through the comfort and cover of darkness and into the glare of our instincts and friendly incest that finds us now corrupt. For like other things that try to grow, too much essence is too much, and we drown and suffocate from the weight of water wasted. We don't have time between washings to enjoy the slake. We take forgiven as given until we are left dry. Can I help or help heal you? It was so clear and softly said that we accepted without straining, forgiving, forgetting, and recovering from the conditional or incomplete liaisons with every other plus another that we have volunteered to suffer and so love. And mercy is among us, and we are waiting for, but not wanting, them to go, so that we can know we were blessed when we are again without. So sometimes we wonder how much different we are from what we have shown, and we want to peek and peel back to the intimacy and inhibition and whatever else lies unjostled, unchallenged, just beneath, for whatever panting and ranting, breathing and heaving we perform. The performances will lie there, away but obstructing, indignant but instructing. We wonder how much different we are when we are not. Independence has not come. Can our individual pieces coexist? The areas where we overlap and intercept, we will have to negotiate and consider our actions of peace that may conflict, stifle, or bind. For how can we draw on romance and vision with only one or two hands? We need more time because we are wasting half of what we have, having the effect of having the effectiveness of our charge, making us foolishly consider loving each other and ourselves a little less now so that we can be within that sanctuary a little longer later, as if we can delay or postpone forever. And so, independence has not come. Our absence has had an impact on fondness and wonder. There are no strangers among us. Our stranger is within, and that is what you already know about me, and I about you. We are each of each other's prayers, newborn manifestations of our purest needs, and we will die again without provision. That duty that now stares us down, low and hard. On what will we defend? On what will we depend if we end up only with our desires without the mature silence and patience of our dependence? We can then control time and gravity if we can only just wait and hold each other up. Thank you for indulging me on my poetic endeavors here. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, stay present, stay current. It's still 8:20.